What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Rogue Trader. Let's go, shall we? Things to be doing. Oh, here we go. Lord Captain, we are once more within reach of the Von Valancius Protectorate. Of utmost urgency is restoring communications with your planets and bestowing the wisdom of your decrees upon their stewards, developing colonies, claiming new territories, establishing trade links. All this is now your privilege and burden. We got more mobile extractiums. Interesting. Oh, this is the map of the Koronus Expanse. Cool. Let's go here first. Hosts. Trying to see who's best in every position. Like, the shield master is obviously you. And you give shield pulse. Neat. That's still you. It's actually you, but you're not gonna be doing that because of that. And then you're doing that. Okay, well, you know. Everybody's got a position to be in. Upgrades. We're not leveled up yet. Components. We've already established the two that we want to use, but we can actually upgrade these back again. Make sure we get that back up. And let's upgrade the hull again. We can always unupgrade them, which is why I see no point in not doing it. All right, well, let's check out the dead world real quick. So I don't know if I can like put things in there, because we got those things. Extractium. Could I do this? No? Okay. Can I approach you yet? No. Drusus's blessing is not really anything new interesting on there. Over and out. Alright. Let's go look at the map of the Koronus Expanse, shall we? Travel between systems is fraught with mortal peril and takes place in another dimension known as the warp. Only a navigator can plot a course through the warp to other star systems. Click the circular button at the bottom of the screen to have the ship's navigator chart new routes to the system you have selected. To initiate travel, click the left mouse button. A route's color is indication of its danger level. Greens are safe. Yellows signal trouble that might occur. Orange routes denote a high probability of the ship coming under attack, even in the warp. Red routes are sure sign the ship will be assaulted. Ship's navigator can make a safer route by spending navigator insight, which can be acquired by discovering and scanning. Okay, interesting. F5. So what do we have here? This is for Abundus. Foundling Worlds. God Emperor Scourge. I wish I could scroll out more. The Cauldron. Winter Scales Realm. Where am I supposed to go first? Heathen Stars. The Cursed Demise. I guess I'm supposed to click Shroud New Routes. Hey, we got you charted a new path through the warp to a new system. Woohoo, we did it. And in that case, let's write down that we got another achievement. There we go. Special route scanning. Standard scanning cannot reveal a route to the selected system, but you can still get there by spending points in the navigator's insight to plot a guaranteed direct path. Click left mouse button on the system using the navigator's insight. Okay. What's this? I don't know. What's this? Uncharted system. This is to the Imperium, but it's red. It's scary. It's spooky. Sato's Tomb, Avioris, Omnicron. I don't understand. I'm gonna click this just to see what this is. I am curious what this is. I could reduce the difficulty to dangerous. I just want to see what this is. We're obviously going to get attacked. I'm just curious. Lord Captain Raver on the line. The astropaths are going crazy in their little chamber. They're reporting severe warp disturbances along our intended route. Looks like the mall is completely impassable. I've seen this before, yes. And if you ask me, going there's not a good idea for any of us or any other void ship. So you're saying that not only will I break through the mall to the Imperium, but I will cover myself in glory as the conqueror of the raging warp. Forward! Dude, I gotta see what happens, dude. Gotta see what happens, right? By the grace of the Emperor, I've been charged with chronicling the voyage that my blessed commander, Lord Captain Gregor, intends to undertake through the turbid tracks of the warp known as the Maw. The thought of what lies ahead fills our souls with terror, but we have all faith in the light of the Emperor. May his protection be with us now. Message from the Astropathic Choir. Lord Captain, we once again draw your attention to the fact that the warp region of the mall is more turbulent than usual. The Diviner's vigil pretends death for us and much worse besides. This is not our first decade perceiving the void, and we have seen terrible storms, but none like this. We beseech you, please have mercy on us. If that be not your will, we stand ready to serve. Chart course for expedition. Report from my navigator's sanctum. Lord Captain, we have locked onto the blessed light of the Astronomicon and are ready to make our first warp jump to the Hermitage. Once in the void station's orbit, we will carry out maintenance liturgies and, with luck, exchange information from other trade void ships that are using a region as a rendezvous point. The second warp jump will be made with a rich cursed world, a foul and lifeless planet, at which point we will assess the state of the vessel. A third warp jump is planned for the Port Wander, wherein the Protector willing, we will reach past the vast expanse of the Imperium and we will guide there safely. After offering up the requisite prayers, the crew received a Vox address from the blessed Lord Captain, which our commander gave the order. We made it to the Hermitage, an outcome made possible solely by the Emperor's mercy. The ship had been chewed up in the ravenous Imperium, and the madness had taken root across our decks and stalks among us, staring us in the eyes. The vessel is in orbit around the station, thronged by thousands of silent satellites, the jettisoned bodies of the dead. I spent in the entire jump in the Astropathic Choir Bay, which was covered by a crust of psychic ice. I watched the acolytes of the ship's surgeons rush to the silently raving psychers, attempting to douse them with sedatives. The bodies of those who had been given the harsh medicine were paralyzed and their rampaging minds forced into stillness, as was the beating of their hearts at the times. The hysteria that gripped the astropaths was ruthlessly contained and did not break through the other decks, but my attention was wholly captured by Adira's lass. Gripping the soldiers of each astropath in turn and staring into their eyes, she compelled the raving psychers to collapse with a visceral cry, curling up on the deck as though all the resistance gone from their mind. How many did she save? How many would have perished without her? Every moment now I hear a voice full of vehement ire. It is the voice of the angel of the Emperor. It is so ferocious my very blood fears it. Fleeing my body through my eyes, ears, and nose, the angel bade me compile a picked chronicle of the horrors recorded by the serval skulls in the ship's bay. May whoever find it know the torments we suffer before death. Damage taken 39. Incidents reports. I saw the picked recordings made upon various decks with my own eyes. With horror and avid curiosity, I relished each bloody detail, drinking in the stream of chaotic, incomprehensible scenes. Nameless dread blossomed in my soul. I saw the bloody massacre in the Engineerium, people armed with tools bashing each other's head in. I saw a deck full of violently convulsing bodies covered in a layer of mold and sprouting grotesque fungi. I witnessed a crowd of crew members walk toward an opening airlock with mindless, exultant smiles on their faces and be caught a moment later on a wave of air wrenched out from the cold embrace of nothingness. With my own eyes, I saw a gunner steadily hitting a large caliber shell with a wrench, and inside a cogitator I could just barely make out the bloody remains of an engine seer, impossibly squeezed in a tangled wire. So much horror, so little hope. Engine seer's report. Report for the engine seer deck. My lord agrees me to report the demise of 27.61% of the blessed machine spirits entrusted to my care. Reactors 2 and 3 required expedited burials, and the deck's crew held a vigil in their memory. The servitors have logged at least 11 breaches in the whole exterior and at least 3 in the whole interior. With my lord's gracious permission, I endeavor to save what you still can be saved. The ominous eye knows all and comprehends all. Hermitage Station report. Scouting expedition report. I don't know how they haven't gone crazy yet, sitting in the middle of the warp storm. There are 1,000 people there, a few hundred outcasts and anchorites living permanently on the station, and the crew of the trading vessel that barely made it as far as the Hermitage won't be departing ever again. It seems they spend whole days sitting under their crystal dome, praying, eating ration packs, and watching as reality loses its mind. They say the Emperor will protect them against the coming tempest. Of course they do. He's the only thing they can trust now. For them, there's nothing else to turn to. We offered them passage on our ship. Not one said yes. Mad, all of them. Continue. When the message came through the box, I struggled to hear it over the whispering of the angel in my ear. My honorable lord gave the order to return to footfall. Oh, okay. The Lord Captain's will was enacted and the warp jump has been completed. A further jump to Port Wander has been deemed impossible. The left side of was engulfed in a terrible fire, threatening to undermine the main caliber arsenal chambers. Halting their vigil over the sacred machines, the engineers left the majestic vaults of the Engineerium. The Honorable Allard Wazirian, with no regard for his infinitely high status as a close servant of the Lord Captain, personally led a crew of voidsmen into the weapons bay to assist the tech priests in their firefighting efforts. Displaying the valor and wisdom intrinsic to true nobles of the Imperium, he defeated the ravenous flames. The angel no longer speaks to me, and the strange emptiness is settled within my soul. Carrying this deficiency inside me is unbearable. Here ends my chronicle, and my duty has been fulfilled. I will pinned a report about the sorry state of the ship after I go to the engine seer's request. Voluntary Servitoria Station, the Emperor protects. Ship status report. The left side was engulfed in terrible fire, threatening to undermine the main caliber. Main steward's report. 61% crew losses. Report for the engine seer deck. All internal and external systems are damaged. We have detected no critical failures. Oh my, that's not good, friends. That's the opposite of good. That would be called bad. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and say no to that. But I had to see, right? I had to see what would happen. Now I know. Now I know. Okay, so let's so So what's this? We can't go there. We can't go there. Let's try out the easy one first. You know, why not? Sawdust Tomb. Let's go. This is an uncharted system. Let's visit it. Uncharted, shall we? Pirates. Unidentified object. Trophy. Hostile dead signature. Where are we? Space dust. Let's make sure we save while we're out here, huh? We found fuel. More fuel. We found plus 15% to commerce. Okay, cool, cool, cool. And Mechanicus Creations. There's still something here? It acts like there is, but it doesn't seem to be. So you're for commerce. Who is our commerce guy? 30, 55 from you. 30, 30, 85 from you. You're our commerce, huh? Here you go. Well, these pirates need to be taught a lesson, yeah? Hello.
Let us purge your enemies, rogue trader.
So we have 3 enemies, it would appear. 3 Cobra class destroyers. He's like right in front of me. Let's start with targeting this guy. Move a little bit. Give him a... Oh, attacking with weapons. Yep. Next. Firing arc. Yep. Got it.
Macro cannons, open fire!
Let's end him,
With the
shall
force of a supernova! Let them taste our fury! Engage the engines.
Blast them. Nice. Then we got this last guy that's around behind us. We'll start making our way back in that direction. If I go here, there's no way I can reach you. No, no chance. What about here? No shot in reaching you. So what if we like bank out and then like start coming back in?
Engage.
Maybe
the
that way
engines.
we can draw him into having to come a good distance to not be able to attack me. See, now he's coming straight in. He should have a shot for sure. Oh, really? Nothing. Definitely didn't expect that. I just want to see what this would be. I would have a couple shots this way. So I think this is where it's going to be at. Let's do this.
Macro cannons, open fire!
What would we do to it? Oh, it's trying to disengage. It's unfortunate, friends.
Let them
Probably not going to
taste our
happen.
fury.
And goodbye.
Salvo!
Duty and vigilance always
Nice.
prevail.
We got some ancient machinery. And no damage whatsoever to us, which is top notch, I would say. And what's this now? A planet. So what do we got here? Planet expert. Oh, here we go. Planets of the Koronus Expanse are teeming with valuable resources. Before these resources can be harvested, however, an extractium needs to be set up on the world's surface. Scan the planet and select the icon. Click accept. You can see how many extractiums you have available. Resources are required to develop colonies and complete contracts. Okay. New contracts are now available in the journal. Contracts require lists issued by your colonies. By filling them, you can obtain resources, increase your profit factor, receive unique items. Fulfilling contracts costs a certain amount of resources or a share of your profit factor. Okay. So what do you got for me? Contracts? Yes. Can I complete this? No. Plasteel and Promethium. Okay, cool. Well, yes. Gives me 5 plasteel, and because of that now I can complete this. Cool. Lord Inquisitor Calcazar's servants have been buying up top quality plasteel and transporting it to an unknown location. While the nature of the Lord Inquisitor's secretive grand scale manufacturing operation remains an unknown, those are the so we traded basically one of those for some profit factor. I think that's fair. And I will definitely be exploring Sato's tomb. Imperium cartographers and chronicles know this place well. Long ago, the planet was a prosperous outpost capable of eclipsing even footfall. There used to be a Cyclopean tomb station on its orbit, the final resting place for Cornelius Sato, one of the discoverers of the Koronus Expanse. The tomb gave its name to the entire system. However, about 400 years ago, an unknown cosmic body rammed into the station, causing it to collapse onto the planet. Not only did the catastrophe kill its settlers, it also made the world uninhabitable for centuries. The crater formed by the station's impact can still be observed from orbit. Sato's tomb has become a sepulcher for the entire planet. This sort of place has neither life nor loot, but knowing the nasty tricks that life can pull is a treasure in its own right. So we can't do anything with it. Gotcha, but we can do that. You want to shut down the extractium? If the extractable resources have been deployed in the trade network, the shortfall will be offset by decree. No. So if we pulled that, we would lose our profit factor. Got it. So we don't want to do that. That's still showing up like it's something, but I don't think there's actually anything there. Okay, nothing there. This is gonna be cool going around from system to system. I kind of like that. So we have to... We can chart new routes. I see. So I would warp travel to here now. I wish to inform you that sacred rituals addressed to the spirit of the ship have been performed. The technologiturgy and the rite of the machine blessing ended with the data meditation in order to comprehend the nature of the miracles sent down by the Omnissiah. Acquisition of sacred knowledge has not been recorded. How the spirit of the voidship was able to call upon the power of the machine god and activate the warp drive remains an unknown. Yet, during my meditative ritual, the Omnissiah gave me an equally valuable revelation. The sacred spirit that lives in the bowels of the ship's mechanisms differs from other analogous forms. This ship spirit holds a unique power that cannot be called anything less than a blessing of the machine god. So what does that mean? Hypothesis. In extremis, the ship spirit is capable of making unpredictable calculations and actions. It is impossible to predict how it will behave in any given situation, but I believe the spirit is currently showing obedience, at least for now. I should recommend that we continue monitoring the ship and be prepared for new manifestations. Remind me what you wanted to find out. When the ship's warp engine was filled with the motive force, despite the mass computational errors, a true technological miracle was achieved. No doubt it was the grace of the Omnissiah, but no such occurrences have been described in the catalog before. Hoping to gain sacred knowledge of the nature of what happened, I embarked on a blessed research and prayer. Thank you. The Omnissiah knows all. Of course it does. Every time we do the thingy, I see. I understand a little bit more every time we do something in this game. And this game has just got cooler with this. Like, this is just so much cooler than what it was already. I love it. I love it. It's another Hulk. Scan, please. So we found a smuggler's cache and provisions. Yeah, I'd like to start extracting that, please. Beautiful. I'm gonna be wasting so many extractiums, I already know it. But I feel like I have to, you know? I feel like I have to do it. How do I get more? I need more. Okay, everything won't have one. Good. We recovered some plasma batteries. Gas giant added to the worlds of the expanse. Nice. Try to save every time I go to a new thing. There are sects in the Imperial cult whose adherents believe transgressors to be punished after death on burning planets. This world could serve as one such purgatory. Oh, neat. neat. We're discovering new types of planets. I'm gonna go to all the planets before I go to anything else. This looks cool. Study 10 planets. Nice. The Hermitage. Adamantine. Absolutely, we'll be extracting that. A small dwelling stands on the barren, deserted planet. Scouts report that an old hermit lives there who spends his days in prayers to the Emperor. Ask the old hermit for a blessing. To the Lord Captain's surprise, the old hermit turns out to be a navigator, and when the old man discovered the noble status of his visitor, he willingly recounted his tale. He had retreated to this planet long ago, back when he was still in his youth. After he had realized that his mind would not withstand frequent forays into the Imperium, the realm of the arch enemy, the hermit spoke with pride about how he had worshipped the Emperor each and every moment of his life. But when his mentioned the golden light of the Astronomicon, his voice quivered. When his guests left, he stared after them for a long time, his gaze filled with sadness. Oh, sorry, buddy. And then the Hulk. Begin scan. A drifting void ship. Oh, it's a mission. Give me 1 second before I do that. I want to test something really fast. So, right now I have 2 adamantine and 22 profit factor. If I were to rip this off, what would happen? I just lose the adamantine. Okay, good to know. Good to know, good to know, good to know. We apparently have a mission to undertake, friends. Let's see. That's my team.
Let us not dawdle.
How do we get up there? I don't know.
I always keep my options open.
What's this? A formidable looking door blocks the way to the next module. It's covered in scratches if someone clawed at the cold metal for a very long time. The door does not respond to your touch and stands fast, refusing to open. The writing of the doorway reads Main Computing Cathedral. The tech priest blesses himself with a protective symbol, his hand visibly shaking. Shield us, O machine god, from the evil that has taken hold of your temple. Save us, preserve us from the corruption, show us the way. The sacred metal that bars our path is weakened. Let us appeal to the machine spirit of one of the generators so that the metal may drink from its blessed energies. There should be one hidden away in this module. What was the evil you mentioned? The tech priest says nothing for a while, then his vox comes to life, but the voice is hoarse, punctuated by the static and interference. The omniscient knows all, comprehends all. I'm merely his servant. I cannot discern what has stricken the abode of the machine god, but I do sense a distortion of the structure, disfigurement of the molecular order. The ship is sick. Further conversing is unproductive. The will of the Omnissiah has brought us to these doors. This is our task is clear. Search for a way to proceed beyond so we can discover the meaning of cleansing these halls. Inspect it. The door in the entire adjacent section of the bay have no power. There should be a backup generator somewhere. Once you turn it on, you should be able to proceed. Look around. The main thing that catches your eye about this place is the state of the wall panels by the door. They bear numerous scratches, 5 in a row, resembling claw marks. Some of the panels look like they could fall off at any moment. Here and there, you see occasional sparks and crackling of damaged wires behind them. Let's venture farther. Inwards we go.
I always have a backup plan.
Stomach turning bloody smears on the wall form a malevolent symbol. The blood seems to have penetrated deep into the metal.
It's a peculiar thing.
I bet
Let's clear a
myself
passage here.
through my service.
Thank you, Argenta. Open.
My knowledge has its limits.
Really?
Oh, the irony.
Let's open it up.
Making adjustments.
What? Thank you.
Grants me insight.
Goodness.
Is there money to be made?
I could have just save scummed it, but we have so many multi-keys. Why not you start using some of them, right? The dull sound produced by the ventilation system creates an illusion of the ship is breathing like a living and terribly sick creature.
Rise to the top, or get left in the dust.
Oh, mad tech priest. Great. This is bad, very bad. The Omnisci's grace has forsaken this place and these brethren. Hello, sir. Tech priest can barely stand. From the many wounds where its pieces of flesh used to be, blood mixed with oil is
Keep
seeping
your
out.
wits about you.
It's not good. Okay. Reddish blotches form the words, "Oh, ominous eye of the hour is upon us."
Always keep your eye on the prize.
Let's open the damage door. 30% chance here. Oh, we're gonna be reloading a few times. Give me a minute, guys. I'll be back. I'll get this. Literally took one extra try, by the way. Good job, Pascal. Literally took one extra try. Imagination is paying tricks on you, making you see faces, twisted and screams at the go. Oh my.
Let us not do.
This is not good, friends. This is not a good place to be. More mad tech priests. Clutching the soldering iron in his left hand, the priest casually solders and the contacts on the implant on his right hand into the panel. Zap, zap, zap. Yes, I see this. This is not a good place to be, apparently.
I always have a backup
All right,
plan.
Pascal. Don't fail.
Was a shameful failure. Successful.
The behavior of the Transformers was caused by no common mechanical malfunction. It's possible they could cause this of supernatural origin. Of course, why wouldn't it be? I can see the purple floating around. Of course it is.
Help me, Lord.
Ow, ow, what are you doing? No, 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 what are you doing? Oh my god. Unacceptable. I wonder how to get past this.
I know how to take risks.
Might be
Rise
like
to
a
the
path.
top, or get left in the dust.
Yeah, it looks like we have to. Bring one guy through that took a little bit of damage. That's all right. Go ahead and cut the power, Gregor. There was something floating over there. That was creepy as heck, dude.
Always keep your eye on the
A
prize.
15% shot to get this. I mean, I'm gonna end up getting it, but oh my gosh, that's a low chance, man. Anything over here? I feel like we're not
always
supposed
keep
to
my
be here,
options
guys. All right, just give it a one shot so we don't have to reload a few times. Thanks.
What a shame. Be proud.
First try. There are noticeable signs of warp activity here. The bloody spectacle you witnessed may have been a simple illusion or vision of the past or the future. Oh, wait a minute. That's not a vision, though. That's real. Scraps of skin and broken nails and teeth are stuck into the ragged grooves on the bulkhead. Someone made a frenzied attempt to scratch the blasphemous symbol into the metal, showing themselves no mercy. Dude, this is not good. Accursed flesh, you betray me. I'm drowning in the mire of flesh and sinew, but my spirit longs for the perfection of the machine. Tech comrade, you are in need of a ritual protocol of repair. We will mend you. Oh, they're not gonna mend him, are they? Yes, we will mend you. Oh dear. Oh dear.
When I was a child, I was once initiated into some of the mysteries of tech ministry. I still have questions that you might be able to answer, Magos.
The imparting of knowledge to ladies who lack the proper initiation is an unfortunate necessity, not a sign of trust. I am not at liberty to divulge the mysteries to my rank.
This is not good, friends. We're gonna go for a little bit longer, though.
This exploratory
Good job, Pascal. Plus 10 weapon skill and plus 5 strength. Whoa. Yes, please and thank you.
Keep your wits about you.
The metal feels a little warm and somewhat moist to the touch, remarkably similar to living skin. Just watched you guys murder that guy. Compressor, hull, main cogitator. Warning, invalid pressures, parameter, expected value 10. New system 4. 5. Let me guess. Gonna have to run through the poison.
I don't make mistakes. I make profitable learning experiences.
Invalid value. Okay. 7. 9.
Sins hidden in the heart turn all
10.
to decay.
No. So that goes to 4. That goes to 5.
Let's not waste time with
That
pleasantries.
goes above 10. So
Join me in prayer.
I know how to take risks.
2, 9.
I woke up
10?
with a feeling of wonder, as if a field of flowers was
Ready
blossoming
for
in
dating
life.
acknowledged.
A child was saved from death. 1,000 heretics were burning alive, begging
Nice.
and sobbing and howling.
Heinrichs,
I've seen a lot of innocent people.
if you don't
I've yet
mind,
to see someone
friend,
remain so armed.
could you repair up Gregor
I won't
before he
forget
gets
this.
a new wound, please? Thank you. Well, save here. Turn it on.
My success is certainty.
This can't be good.
I always have a backup plan.
My warp sight reveals something.
Duty prevails.
Good job, Argenta.
This is intriguing.
Back up.
Sins hidden in the heart turn all to decay. I better myself through my service. Never doubt me.
Good job, Argenta. Just got some loot.
Rise to the top.
What's all those in here?
or get
Interesting.
left in the dust.
Where did all the tech priests go? We're about to have to fight all them in here.
Is there money to be made?
One of the modules providing power to the massive ship. So it appears we're gonna have to fight everybody in here real quick. All right then, let's go.
Your arrogance will be your downfall.
I disagree that I was ambushed. So it wants me to move somebody, but I can't. I think it's broken. Huh? Weird. I think something actually broke there.
I always keep my options open. I'll make an
we
example
go.
out of you!
Now we fixed it. Heinrichs. Genta, let's put you here. Cassia, let's stick you here. Adira, you'll be fine there. Argenta, don't you want to shoot somebody?
Being ordered around.
Oh, you actually can't see him? That sucks. Wait a minute. What are you? Herald of Corruption? I don't like that. I'm gonna take you out.
As the Emperor commands, I act. Doubt is for the weak.
Who are you? Let's see here. Set up a front line. Set up a back line. And let's set up a rear.
Request approved. Running binary override.
Solid dodge. Best dodge I've seen in my life.
My vow is to serve.
Cassia? Argento wants to go again, if you don't mind.
Not a servitor.
I don't know what that does, but I'm taking it out.
Was that you? Or... But of course.
Diro, why are you so hurt? You shot yourself.
I'll do it.
Emperor, give me strength.
The fact that that didn't actually count
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
as my attack is so cool.
Battlefields are always drowned in scarlet.
Genta's turn. Claim the
As
bounty.
the Emperor commands, I act.
You kind of missed there. I mean, you didn't, but you kind of did. Don't shoot yourself this time, Adira.
Don't leave us. That's an order.
What? Apparently don't use that stuff. My bad.
Faith without deeds is worthless. Doubt is for the weak.
Oh, you missing makes me... 40 damage! Oh my god! This is not safe, friends. This is not safe.
It's as good as done. Who if not me? I'll see to it personally. On it.
Uh-oh. This is not good, guys. This is not good.
Let's see to it. Get me a target. Natural.
Why don't you go ahead and invigorate yourself? I don't know if we're supposed to be here, guys. This is a rough fight. What's that? All corrupted machines and party members gain. Oh my god, I should have killed that. Didn't know that was a thing. Yeah, no. I'm gonna reload this fight, and I think I'm gonna have to pick it up next time, guys. I didn't realize how long this was gonna take, but that's gonna do it for this one. I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.